All right. I think we should be live now.
Good.
Let me just set you to auto send. All right, you hear me good? Steve?
Yes.
Wonderful.
You hear me okay? Yeah.
I hear you good. It's just a question of the people can hear us good.
We'll see.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rocking Munda, and hello, Random Guy.
Hello, guys.
We'll definitely show you gameplay. I just need a... I just need the link. Okay, just shooting out some links quickly.
Yep.
Bam, that's it. Cool. All right. Good evening, everyone. We're back to streaming. And I'm not really used to it anymore.
When was the last one?
Ages ago, yeah. I think somewhere in November or something, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's a really long time ago. All right, before we start, let me just share this link again. 1 second. How you guys doing? Let us know how you're doing. In the meantime, I'm gonna share this tweet on the Bleak Milk Games channel. All right. Cool. That's done. All right. Yo Kings Amp, yo Davo. Hello Rockin' Munda. How you doing? Hello Random Guy. And hello everyone else that hasn't commented yet. We want to celebrate our Steam page release with you.
Yes, definitely.
Because...
Which happened yesterday.
Yes.
In case you don't know.
In case you don't know, I'll just shoot the link quickly into the chat. Hey Edna.
It's still quite surreal to go on Steam and see Industria.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Good though.
It's good, but weird. Edna Q, where are you from? Steve, where are you from?
I'm from the UK, Scotland specifically.
Yeah, and I'm from Germany, Berlin. So we're working remotely. Our team is scattered all over the world. Let me just shoot the link into the chat here. Hope that works. Let me know if the link works good.
Yeah, that works.
Cool. Yeah. So we are really. Oh, Cromwell. Hello, Cromwell.
Yay!
Yay.
Hello,
Cromwell's here. Yeah, today we just wanted to basically just hang out with you guys and without any big plan, just talking a bit and showing you some new gameplay actually, because we recently added a really cool new feature. Actually, just yesterday. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Actually, yesterday.
yes, it was yesterday.
Yeah, which we'll show in a second. Will you guys be doing beta testing and bug finding? Definitely. I guess
Bug finding is happening all the time, always.
Yeah.
Official beta testing, we are going to be doing. But
Yeah. I think you cut out, Steve.
are you still hear me?
Yeah, I still hear you now. Just say that again.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
No, you're cutting out, man. Oh no. Steve is cutting out. Oh, might be that. Yeah. Can you say something, Steve?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so when I'm in the editor.
Discord gets pooped on.
Okay, Discord gets spooked on. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Sagminda Jade. How you doing, man?
Hello.
When will the game be out? Oh, that's a tough question. When will the game be out, Steve?
Yeah. The game will be out this year. I really struggle to be more specific than that, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely.
But as soon as possible this year.
Yes, I agree. Like, it's really hard to say that. There's still a lot to do, and we used to have like dates, and they never really worked out, did they? So yeah.
We don't seem to work well when we follow Trello. I don't know. It doesn't work out for us.
Yes, not really. No, it's a bit. We start off really good and fast with Trello, but then it just gets really messy and we don't touch it anymore, which is a bit.
Yeah.
Expected price.
Expected price. We're looking at 15 to 20 euros potentially.
Yeah. Milo Sanchez, isn't it? I think you tested a lot the first build. If it's you, I think it's you. I remember you. Really good. You gave us a lot of feedback. And thanks for wishlisting, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The download on Discord didn't work for me. Let's see the full game on the Steam is here. Yeah. Yeah, the Discord alphas, they were, yeah, sometimes a bit messy. For some people, it didn't work out, sadly. Oh yeah, about the wish listing. The reason why we're asking you this is wish listing basically is the biggest thing for every game on Steam, pre-release. So for every game on Steam, the more wish lists this game has, the more popular it gets on Steam. So with, I think currently it's 30 or 40 games coming out on Steam every single day, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Uh,
really mad.
the hierarchy between the games is really tough. So every game tries to compete on Steam with each other, and we're not competing with other indies only, but we're competing with AAA games, right? Really big games. Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out on Steam too, and these kind of big games directly influence us. So yeah, the wish listing then helps us to get up in the hierarchy. So we get like higher in the hierarchies, if you want so. And we get like for other gamers like you on Steam, when you browse through your library and you look like you just look at some random game. The more wish lists we have, the more likely is that we get recommended to you. Which means we basically through wish lists can use the big community of Steam. And without wish lists, you're lost, basically. So that's why every indie game developer and every game developer out there asks, please wishlist our game on Steam, because it's really about that hierarchy. It's really about getting high up. And if you don't, you're basically screwed, because no one will care about your game. It's a really tough market, actually. So yeah, that's why we're asking you too, like everyone else, to wishlist our game, because every single wishlist immensely helps us to get seen by other people that don't know about the game yet. Just to kind of explain that. Yes, exactly, Cromfell. Wishlisting is important for Steam to put it up close on the popular upcoming. Exactly, there's this popular upcoming list, if you know Steam a bit. Some people browse through that actually and use that list, so it's basically like a playlist on Spotify or something, which is crazy. Like that alone on Spotify is mental. Like the whole music business is basically dependent on these playlists, which is mental.
Congrats, you broke the record of watching now. Yay! Up to 14.
Oh yeah, true. That's true. Hello, everyone new.
Ed McHugh says, I read something about only 4 weapons. Will there be more, or is this a fixed number?
We say something.
Yeah, it's been 4 weapons for a while, and that was kind of the goal. We're kind of playing around with another type of weapon, but we don't know if we're going to actually put it in or not.
Yeah.
So for now, it's going to be 4, and it's not going to be anything drastically above 4, because if we want to get it out this year, we got to stop developing stuff at some point and just say no.
Exactly. Yeah, it would be amazing though. What we always wanted to add was a shotgun, actually.
Yeah.
That was always a goal from us, because
they're just so fun.
They're just so fun. Yeah, that's actually the Steam page right here. If you haven't seen it yet, I guess probably you saw it, but it's really crazy to see the game here on Steam. It's mental. Is this game your first project, Nick? Is it our first project? Kind of.
Depends how you define that, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh no. The shotgun memes are going to start again.
No. No.
What was it? What was the meme?
The meme was that the rifle just looks like a fucking shotgun. And apparently looks like that's the rifle here. I got it open, the screenshot here. Someone says this looks like a shotgun. I kind of see it, but not really. not really. I mean, hey, it has like the hammer thing here, with which a shotgun has, and then it has like a lever. When you reload, you see the lever like this. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta change a bit, maybe the perspective. I still agree that. Oh yeah, first project. We still haven't answered that.
Yeah.
Um, kind of, yeah, I'd say kind of. Like we both were always working on some kind of shit with game development. Like I was doing some little shitty game alone in Unreal Engine 3 in the UDK editor back in the days. It's really long ago. Uh, we're nearly getting close to 10 years, like 8 years at least. um, and then Steve and me met in some bigger online game project. It wasn't an online game, but it's like a big team, all organized through some TeamSpeak servers, and we met up there. So that was another game we worked on before. It's called Darkstorm. You can look this up. I don't want to show this here.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But
yeah, Steve, you did some other stuff too, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, let me get a link because it's kind of old school.
Oh yeah.
So I did a few like, well, I did some random mods and stuff for like Counter-Strike and Half-Life, but they never really amounted to anything. They were a bit kind of piddly and a bit naff. I don't think I even posted any of them online or anything. They were just like little things to play around with myself. Then I went to uni and studied game design.
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of when me and Dave met around that time, sort of towards the end of uni.
Yeah.
But before that, I made a mod for Amnesia, which is I'll put it in the chat.
Oh yeah. That's a nice one.
Yeah. I was really it was kind of crazy because I was making that my last year of uni, so I was doing a dissertation and then going home and working on this Amnesia mod. It took forever and it was a bit silly, but it was good.
The Four Horsemen. I'm just on
Yes.
on the ModDB page, and I still can see the post you did on that page for Industria. If you remember that.
Oh yeah, it got archived because
Yeah.
it was like selflessly promoting.
Yeah, and it's going through the old Steam Greenlight page actually.
Oh right, yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. That was posted on the 11th April 2017.
Wow.
Holy cow. There you got
Yeah.
it. We're working on this for a long time now. Still here. Everything is still here. All the screenshots, the trailer. Look at this now. There's like a direct comparison here. That's
Oh yeah.
the old receiver. Remember this? And now we're here. That's, I guess something happened there.
That's crazy.
But happily, not only that level changed in the 3 years. So,
Yeah.
luckily, there was
I
some more
think
stuff not changing.
well, when we took that first shot on the Greenlight page, we only had one level, I think, back
Yes.
then, and that was it.
Yes.
Which is kind of strange because now it's not the beginning of the game; it's sort of part way in.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, it's crazy to see this old stuff here.
Yeah.
It's even a bit of another story. If you read the story on that Greenlight page, it's a bit different even to the one today. It's crazy.
The game plays way different now as well. Actually,
Oh yeah,
the focus is just completely different, completely changed from that Greenlight post.
totally. See screenshots. There was some question. Hello from Brazil. I'm really looking forward to Industria. I sent an email as soon as I saw it on Twitter, and I saw the email today. We just hadn't yet time to answer, man. But we'll definitely answer your email. We are definitely interested in what you offered there.
Oh, old players, yes. We did see it, yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning. Because it was like the first notification on my phone.
Yeah.
We absolutely will be sending it to people, and we've got a list buried somewhere in Google Drive, which we're
Yeah.
adding to. Actually, what's the thing now? Stick your name on it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But yes, when the game is ready, we're going to be sending out to as many media and YouTubers and random people that we can.
Definitely.
There will
Yeah.
be review copies.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. All right, I'm just let me just for a second post the stream on our Instagram page. You want to answer the question, Steve?
Yeah, sure. Are you planning on doing another project after this one? Planning is a strong word. We're definitely going to be doing another project after this. But we kind of, well, we haven't really sat down and discussed what it's going to be yet, but we've kind of thrown a few ideas back and forth. We're definitely going to make something a much smaller scale than Industria.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think we're just probably the very next project is just going to be something small scale and something like that's going to take a few months to make.
Yeah.
Something that we can just maybe experiment with, some crazy wacky ideas or something. I think we're just the next project is really just going to be about expelling our creative juices.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, the next project, don't know what it's going to be, but it will be small and sweet, hopefully.
Small and sweet. I like that. I like that a lot.
What engine are you guys using? We're using Unreal 4, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, it's great. If you're a random guy, if you're doing game dev, you should check it out because it's really amazing and there's so much documentation and tutorials, and you can just learn so much from just sitting down on YouTube. It's crazy.
I agree. I agree a lot. All right, I'm back.
Actually, when we started this project, we didn't know how to use Unreal 4 at all. We had no idea.
That's true. That's very true.
Which is probably why it's taken us so long to make it.
Yeah.
But I think we're getting there. We're learning it a bit now.
If we knew a few things before, we could probably save us a lot of time. But that's always the same thing, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
that's just how it is. Like
Yeah.
no chance. Oh man, Industria 2 boys. Yeah, Industria 2 boys. Of course. Actually, if I'm honest, we actually concepted this game as episodic content back in the days. So
God, yeah,
it's
fun
not
that.
yeah, it's not like in Industria 2 is not that far away actually, because like, in theory we could the story's not over, right? We have more to tell, definitely. It's just that just another little project would be cool to just take a break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless it absolutely blows up.
Yeah, okay, then if there's like a huge
then we would do it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, something small would be nice too. Thank you, Nick, man. Really appreciating that. Really appreciating that. All right, I think it's time for some new gameplay, isn't it?
Yes.
Steve will probably. Oh, we fixed that last time, didn't we?
We reduced it.
Yeah. I think Oh yeah, that's the thing. I think it's the priority of the program, isn't it? But I didn't remember how to change the priority. Mm-hmm. How did that work? Does anyone know how to change the priority of process on Windows 10? Because otherwise, Steve, who is talking with me via Discord, will cut out as soon as I open the Unreal Engine, because then Unreal and OBS is too much. I don't know, actually. Are you still here, Steve? Yeah.
Yes, still here. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember where we did it.
Yeah.
You need to go Task Manager.
Yeah, that's where I'm.
Right-click your process, and it's supposed to have a set priority there, but actually it doesn't. Oh, it's under Details. Sorry. So go to Details and then go to
the Discord.
Discord.
Oh, there's
I've
loads
got
of
like
them.
4 Discords.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess just do it on all of them. Don't know what they're individually doing, but
I just say high priority then, I guess.
just do real time.
Real time?
Yeah. Keeping it real.
All right. Hopefully this works.
How long will the story be? Did we answer that one? No.
No, but we kind of like gameplay story. We kind of talking of something like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, approximately. It's really hard to tell because everyone. Oh, thanks, Davo. We got it. It's really hard to tell because like everyone plays a bit different, right? And I guess for some hardcore gamers, shooter guys, they will just run through and just make a speed run immediately.
Yeah.
Whereas some people that really care about, don't know, little details like nodes and stuff, they can really take their time and enjoy it well. So. But overall, it won't be that crazy long single player game. It will be probably in comparison to other crazy big single player games, be quite in comparison be a bit quicker and smaller because we just don't have the resources to make it like this blockbuster title, which is like 12 hours, 20 hours long. There's no way.
Yeah. What was Half-Life 2 Episode 2, like 4 hours?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably be about the same as that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe a bit less.
Yeah.
Some of those levels are quite long and complicated. I don't know. Maybe that sounds about right. 4 hours. Don't know.
Yeah, about 4 hours. Yeah. Something like that. I think. Oh, thanks, Rockin. I already got it sorted. Thank you. Random guy. Did you guys get some good voice actors for the game? Definitely. I definitely say yes. I mean, if you watch the teaser 1, which is like on the Steam page here, the first one, or on the YouTube channel, you can find it too. Maybe just for the sake, I'll just throw the teaser in the chat too. There we go, that's the teaser 1, and in there you hear one of our main voice actors talking. And I believe he did a really good job, and with this guy we're actually really happy, and He's one of the main characters in the game, and he did a great job, definitely.
Yeah.
And we have also a few more voice actors that are actually really great. So we actually are really lucky to have found them. Yeah. When is the game coming out? Someone else asked it. Probably throughout the year sometime. We don't know yet exactly.
The answer we're sticking with is this year.
This year. Yeah. We want to finish it really badly, so it will happen soon. Sometime this year. I'll try to get into the engine then, Steve, and see if you cut out. Just keep talking.
Okay. So I've just been trying to find that document with all the context.
Oh yeah.
I found it. We haven't opened it in a long time.
That's
which is
true.
really bad. But
oh, that's a good point.
I'm just going to add old players. He reminded me just a second ago.
Yeah. I hope. I think you're good. You're still here, right?
Yeah, sounds good, man. It's launched now, is it?
Yeah, I'm like I'm flying around in the test map actually.
Seems good.
Okay.
The barrels might put a stop to that though. I don't know.
Maybe I just get rid of them for a second.
Yeah.
Because that is a bit overkill. Also get rid of the AI that's spawning. Cool. Because what we wanted to show you is something really amazing, and we are really ourselves big fan of that. Let's see. Do I have still? Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. You're still here, Steve? Can you hear me?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. I hope you people can actually hear the game. I think you should be able to. Can you hear that?
Yes, I think they can.
Yeah?
Yep.
I've just put the screen percentage down actually. Because no one was going to see it in the stream anyway. Okay, so what we did, or what actually Steve did, and I searched some sounds for that, is physics sounds. So we always had physics objects in the game, but now they actually make sounds when you drop them, which is for us crazy, because 3 years ago, when we implemented all these physics objects, they were always silent, right? They were silent the last 3 years.
Yep. This is kind of funny because the physics stuff was like one of the first things we implemented.
Yeah.
And then it just got forgotten about. And
exactly.
Yeah.
So that is kind of mind-blowing for us. It might sound really simple for you, but for us it's really, really great. And it's actually really fun to just play around and just smash the stuff out of these guys. I think the editor might be a bit laggy for you, the game. I hope it's okay. Just tell me if it's too laggy, then I'll change something.
It seems pretty good at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really amazing. So what we have here is like a little test box that has the cardboard materials in. Can you hear that? It sounds more like, yeah, cardboard. And yeah, you can... Oh, that fell down. yeah, then we have wood. So we have all sorts of physics materials. We have wood, metal, and cardboard, and plastic, and what is there? Ceramic, glass, all these materials, and each of them has like specific scales. So we have sounds for small, medium, and heavy objects. So that's the small wood object here. That's the medium wood object. And that is the big object. And then we also have metal, and I'll show you metal in a sec. I'll just drop a barrel in here, like a metal barrel. Oh no, not that one. No, not that one. There we go. That's the metal barrel. And I think that should actually already work. Let's see. Yes. So yeah, this is the metal object, like a metal drum object. And that actually is probably the most beautiful sounding physics object we have yet. Like it definitely now feels like half of something. It's crazy.
Yeah, if it didn't already.
If it didn't already.
King's Amp says UI looks good. Thank you, man.
Oh yeah.
We actually just recently did some rework on it.
Steve did some rework on it.
Yeah, we're still a few things to do, but like all the menus and stuff got a big redesign, which was really needed.
Definitely, yeah. Oh man, I could play all day long with these metal barrels.
I know. You have to make a mini game or something.
Yeah, definitely. This is crazy to see. Like, you can't imagine how good this feels. That this shit is finally in. Yeah, that's just amazing. Of course, we still gotta add like a lot of other materials and other tiny objects like glass, like mugs and cups and little tiny objects like these sort of things, packages and things like that.
Yeah. I guess a lot of blueprints. Yeah, so many blueprints, and some of them I would really hate to show people because some of them are so messy. It's just not nice.
Yeah.
A box minigame, I demand. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Maybe that'll be the next project. The industrial minigame.
Yeah. Well, what's that called in English? Like pigeon shooting? Like no, what's that? Like when you.
Oh yeah, like clay pigeon shooting.
Clay pigeon shooting, yeah.
Yeah.
On German, it's Tontauben schießen.
It's almost the same, isn't it?
That actually works really nice in the game. So yeah, that's the new physics stuff. That's really, really exciting stuff. And I guess it will get a bit problematic for the stream, but I want to try it anyway. Can you imagine what I want to do? I'm just copying a lot of barrels right now. Just kind of see, I'll let you hear how it sounds when there's like a whole bunch of them flying around. It's like playing with toys or something. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. Hope the stream doesn't crash or something. Okay, seems to have worked. Oh, I think grenades are in, aren't they?
Yes. 5. You press 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, they have a huge damage range actually. So grenades, but they don't affect the barrels sometimes, right?
I don't think. Yeah, I think you need to update what I said.
Oh.
They don't. They just like basically the physics goes to sleep and the grenades then start to wake up.
Ah, okay.
So if they settle for like 5 seconds or so, the grenades won't wake them up.
Right. Okay. Oh man, this is crazy fun. Okay, that's that. Then oh yeah, the menu. I wanted to show you the menu. Ah, it's left. Okay, the menu was changed a bit. So let me just find this place where I can show the UI a bit better. I have a dark background on the floor. So the UI, I think in the first stream we were working on the UI. I think that's a bit away I go now. Since then we implemented the weapons like we wanted it in the UI actually. Like we discussed it in the stream. I mean, so there's now these 4 little thumbnails on top of each other, ammo count next to them. You just scroll through them. You can just right click them to turn the weapon down. Pretty simple. And then there is the tab menu, which is your inventory basically, and you have currently 6 slots up here to carry puzzle elements. We used to have the ammunition stuff in there too, but we scrapped that because then your inventory was always full with ammunition. It was just stupid. Now the ammunition just goes directly into your belt basically, into your weapons belt if you want some. That's the inventory. So if I pick something up like an oil can, they just appear up here. Pretty simple. You can stack them and then use them with E, like however you want. And ammo will just auto swap into your stuff. You still here, Steve?
Yep.
Cool, that works. And then you can also grab bandages and heal yourself when you're hurt by the enemies, and that works nicely. But the really new stuff is actually the pause menu. This beautiful fella here, which gives you the options menu, which looks really cool. I think Steve did a great job there.
Thanks, man.
So here we have an FUV slider. We have the full screen tick box resolution scale, which is basically just scaling, just scaling the resolution, basically saving you a lot of frames if you're low in frames. Shadow quality, texture quality, effects quality, post-processing quality. And then you have audio, where you just set the volumes of each channel and where you can turn on subtitles. Pretty basic, but really nice.
We're going to extend that a little bit as well to have like subtitle language as well.
Yes, that'd be nice. Because we want to have more languages, right, than just English.
Yeah.
That was quite a big subject for us when we were talking about a Steam page, because you gotta say on Steam what language your game is in, and then we just discussed how many languages we want, what we can do, because it's pretty time consuming to translate a game into other languages, as you can imagine.
Yeah, so it's gonna be limited to UI. Well, what's it gonna be limited to? UI and dialogue.
Yes, UI. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna do in-game notes because we'd probably have like that's grammatical stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And we'd have to get professionals to do that,
Definitely.
unless we wanted like, you know, some
Google,
kid
Google.
fan to translate it and put loads of typos in.
Yeah, that not wouldn't be so nice. Yeah.
So I think language options are just going to be UI and dialogue, really. Just
Yes.
important stuff.
Yes, exactly. That's right. So that's this menu. And then we have the load game menu. So there's a working, loading, and saving game now. Which Steve did, of course. Because I can't do stuff like that.
And it took forever. And actually, is that the save system you're looking at now?
Yeah, the load game section here.
If anyone played the second alpha, it was actually in that, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So that was one of the main things we were looking to test, and it didn't work at all.
Yes.
Like it couldn't even test it; it was just throwing up errors. So
Which is a test, right?
yeah, which was a good test. We learned it didn't work at all.
Perfect. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yep. But now it does work. So yes.
Yeah. So now it does work, and it's beautiful. It's work now. Can we actually? I would have to go into the persistent level, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do that quick now.
Davo says he liked the round weapon UI. Is that the one we concepted? Like someone suggested like a what do you call it, like a joystick menu, or does he mean?
Oh yeah, what do you mean? Like, because there's two. There is. That's a good question because before it was like these little round icons to the top right corner, but when we discussed about UI, someone was saying, "Hey, what about a weapon wheel?"
Yes, weapon wheel. That's the weird things. Yeah.
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 We just load this up. All right, play. Oops. Play in new editor window. There you go. You hear still hear Steve?
Yep, it's good, man.
Oh, I think the stream is really laggy.
I'm just behind a little bit, but it seems alright so far. You're in the persistent level.
Yeah, but the menu is really stuttering like crazy, isn't it? It should be.
Yeah, it is for some reason. It started really smooth.
Yeah. But I guess that's too much for the stream. Also, I think there's no sound anymore being from the stream except my voice.
Yeah. Have you closed the window already?
Not yet. All right, now we should be back to normal. Okay.
Cinematic 2.4 FPS. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were going for.
Damn it. Okay, that was that. Definitely a very time-consuming type system, yeah.
That's very time-consuming. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It took forever. It's dependent on how many mechanics you got in the game. It just takes forever, and it's one of those things you can't really test, in quickly, like over a week or whatever. You got to just test it forever.
Yeah, that's right. What about can I just play in the Institute? Is that working? Or is the performance
What if you
going
just
as?
could you not just set your resolution scale down?
I did it already.
Huh.
But it seems to work here in the Institute. It will be a bit pixelated for you guys. on the plans already, you'll probably see it a lot. But whatever, we better have some fluent frames, right? So this is the first room we ever worked on. But now you have physical objects. Do we? Yeah, I think. Yeah, we have. So standing in that room here and just throwing around these objects is really crazy for us. It's actually really satisfying. Oh man.
Does the game have different weather effects, like rain? It doesn't. There's not. I mean, visually we might do it, but there's not going to be a big need for like a dynamic weather system or anything like that.
Yeah, probably
it
not
doesn't
really.
really, for the type of game, it doesn't really make sense because it's going to be like, you know, a linear few hours gameplay. It's not,
Yeah, that's true.
it's probably not really needed for us.
Yeah, sometimes. Oh yeah, works nice actually. That's a metal sound, by the way. It's a little top thing here. Yeah, so that is really satisfying, as you can imagine, because this brings a whole another level of don't know, like realism, and I don't know, everything just feels more lively or more vivid, don't know.
Davo says he created a save system as well. I hope it went well, man. I hope it works because I know the feeling of making it and it not working. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I think it's really laggy right now. I'll just quit the editor. I hope it will get a bit smooth in a second. Will it? I hope so.
It didn't seem too bad, actually.
Let's just say it's like our YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the smooth streaming.
Oh, right.
As such, viewers will experience buffering.
Ah.
I hope it's not buffering too much for you. Yeah, it's okay though. That's actually all I wanted to show anyway, the physics stuff and the menu, the Steam page. We haven't really planned any more really big development stuff today because, I don't know, it was quite spontaneous decision from us to do the stream.
You were literally just decided a few hours ago.
Yeah.
And then we announced it, and then we're like, what are we going to show? Think of something to show.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we would like next time we rather want to have like a little goal for the stream, like something to achieve, you know, so you can actually see some process of the game development or some level design, some 3D stuff, some texture work, or some texturing, even, whatever, doesn't matter. Or actually, Steve shows you some blueprints live. That'd be nice.
Oh, God. That would be great, but I'd have to spend a couple months tidying them up. Some of them are quite nice, but some of the old ones are just a complete mess.
Dude, I think you're doing fine, man. I think you're doing absolutely fine. So yeah, we are kind of done from our sides. if you have any more questions, feel free to shoot them now. Oh, that's sweet, man. All right. Man, that's really lovely, dude, to hear. That's really lovely. Oh. Oh.
Ooh, someone's wanting a Blender video or stream. We actually did some of that in one of the others, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
Pots. Loads of pots.
Loads of plant pots.
Where everyone in the chat was doing pots, and we were doing pot, and it was great.
Yeah. That's right. The pots were awesome. I think it was in the first stream, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. Yep. Congrats on the Steam page. Thank you so much.
Thanks, that's Matt Workman. He played, actually, Matt was live streaming Industria when the first alpha came out, or the second, no, the first alpha. It was the first live stream we ever had. Was Cinematography Database. So thank you, Matt, again for that. Can you guys make a wallpaper pack from the game? Definitely. If that's something you people would like, I'll get something together from some nice screenshots, I guess.
We actually have a couple on our Instagram for mobile.
Yeah, like phone wallpapers, yeah. Good point. I forgot about that. I'll do some, man, and I'll probably then share them in the Discord server. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. Game looks great. I would get it just to walk around and explore. Thanks, man.
That sounds lovely.
That does sound lovely, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, someone suggested that we implement a peaceful mode where you just don't have combat and you can just walk through and explore it.
I'd love that, man. Like this, what a cool concept. Like just have, for the people that want some action, give them action. For the people that don't want it, just have some peaceful version. That's actually really cool. That'd be amazing. That'd be really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if our narrative supports it. Like if there's enough going on. I don't know. Maybe there would be, but yeah, it's a great idea.
I think if we achieve to make the environments and the atmosphere like really dense all the time and always interesting to be in, which in some parts already is the case, some parts still need some love.
Yeah.
Then I think this mode could work out really well. For people like my brother, who isn't a shooter gameplay guy at all. He doesn't like shooting stuff. Well, he did like it when he was a bit younger. He got me into all the games, but he's not anymore. So I think he would be really enjoying this.
It would be quite unique as well in that sort of genre game. You don't see that really, do you? No. The only game I can think of is Minecraft, which is pretty different.
True. That's true.
I'm sure there's plenty of games that do it, but
yeah. Oh, one thing. Before we come to an end of the stream, actually, it would be amazing if you could help us out with something. I'll just show you on the stream on the Steam page. If you know, Industria has, not Industria, every game on Steam has tags, right? And the tags actually define kind of the hierarchy of the game. Well, no, it's a bit different. So if you just go to the Steam page of Industria, for example, the link is somewhere. I'll just show it again. There it is. That's a link. you could pick any game, but if you go to Industria, for example, here, and go to the right here to popular user-defined text for this product, you'll see there's this little plus icon. And then there's this big list of tags. These are tags I added or we added for Industria. So we thought, okay, these tags could fit for this game. Right, so I took indie, adventure, action, atmospheric, FPS, steampunk, blah, 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 all these tags. And if you click just on one of these tags, for example, steampunk, you will see all games that have the tag steampunk. It's like hashtags, basically. And then here, there's like a tab, top selling, what's popular, top rated, upcoming. And in the upcoming, you can already see Industria on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the morning we were actually on place 9. Now we're actually on number 9, number 7. So now comes the crazy thing, which is really unique for Steam. On Instagram and on all other social media, you can't do it. But on Steam, the users like you can go to every game on Steam if you're logged in, go to the plus, and actually, let me show it to you on my let me actually just log in here quickly. I'll just show you that. All right. The plus icon, and then you see all these tags here. And now it gets interesting. All these ticks means that you can, as a user, every user can do that, approve one of these tags. So Steam then recognizes, okay, you voted one of these tags, or all of them, to be fitting for Industria. So for example, if you now go to Steampunk and have that little tick, I already did it, so that's the tick. If you don't have done it, there's like a plus icon, right? So normally it's like that, like a plus, and then you just click that, and then ticks it, and then Steam thinks, okay, a new user said Industria fits into Steampunk. And the more people do that on this tag, and then we come back to these lists I just showed you before, the higher Steampunk Industria will go up in the ranking of the browser tag Steampunk. So that means that users on Steam, like every user on Steam, can kind of direct the hierarchy of a game inside a tag, which is crazy if you think about it, because on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, you can't do it, right? You don't have any power. Neither has the creator nor the user the power to push a game inside the tags. So a huge thing you can do to support us, and I guess a lot of people don't know that. That's why I'm telling you this at the stream. Is go to the plus and search, and just whatever tag you think fits for us, you just have a tick there. But of course, the more people do it on one tag, the higher the possibility is that we get higher in that tag. So if you want to support us a bit more, you can just go ahead and just click on the plus button next to the Steampunk icon. And maybe we will actually get a bit higher in the Steampunk hierarchy, which would be amazing then, because then we get recommended to other people who like steampunk games, which at the end just pushes Industria on Steam into the algorithm. Yeah, that's that. Just wanted to let you that know. I guess a lot of people don't actually know how that works now. I was really, someone told me that, and I just learned that recently. I was really blown away, because like communities of games actually have a lot of power how the game performs or like gets seen on Steam with this like user vote hashtags. It's crazy actually if you think about it. I think Steam is the only platform that gives the user that power, because you could also just you don't only have to approve tags, you could also create new tags, right? You could just give our game the tag anime, which is obviously stupid because it's not fitting at all. But you could do that, and other people could also then vote up that tag. And as long as I don't remove it, Industria would get high ranked in the anime tag, which doesn't make any sense, right?
It's pretty bonkers, isn't it, really? I'm surprised
It's
it's not more well known as well. It's just like, I
yeah.
mean, I didn't know that at all, and we're like
Who
typing
knows
the
that?
game on it.
Yeah, I would. If you people still here and listening, who of you knows that or knew that this function exists, or like who of you uses this like voting stuff, like voting tags? I guess not many, because it's like it's a weird concept somehow, but at the same time pretty cool actually. Yeah, it's crazy. Popular user-defined tags. And as you can imagine, the action tag is just no chance for us, because the action tag is just, you know, top. What do we have in the action tag? Top one upcoming is Outer Wilds, Dying Light 2, State of Decay, The Outer Worlds, Mountain Blades, Death Trash. It's like all games that actually are quite big, you know, and it's like the action tag is just for us, if we wanted to get higher in the action tag in the hierarchy, so people that like action games get recommended Industria, like there would have to be like probably a few thousand votes. Like I don't know how else that would work. Like how in the world could we be better than The Outer Worlds, which is a huge game, right?
Mhm.
But Steampunk seems to be a small tag, or relatively small tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like crucial to your store listing. It's just mad.
It's mad.
It's funny that Steamworks doesn't really explain that either. It's just seems bizarre.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, it's obviously in Valve's interest for developers to do well on Steam as well. So it kind of makes sense to explain that to people, but
Yeah, it totally does. Totally does. Steam is just a huge, huge, huge thing. Like getting anywhere in these top banners here is incredibly hard.
hmm
Like without people like you watching the stream now, like if we would just be two people without anyone, like without a Discord server, without Instagram, without Twitter, and I mean we would basically be basically be lost.
yeah, we'd be swallowed up by all the 40 games a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Davo, thank you for adding the tags. Thank you very much.
Perfect, man. Thanks a lot. Like the more people take the same tag, the better. Um, so yeah, if I would just suggest the Steampunk tag because it's a well-fitting tag for Industria and it's a relatively small tag where we have a chance to actually get up. We're actually quite high up there. We're actually at number 7 now. If we would actually get a bit higher, that'd be amazing. We actually really would have a chance to be maybe somewhere in these big banners, you know? That'd be amazing. When can we expect the new teasers? Tomorrow. Tomorrow you can expect a new teaser. And then again, one Friday. So there's 2 more teasers coming. Yeah, first one tomorrow, 11:30 my time. Like, what is that? That's 10:30 UTC. I don't know which time zone you are in. Yeah, Milo, you're right. It's actually amazing. I think that kind of happened. Um, that kind of happened by accident, I guess.
Yeah, unexpectedly.
Totally, and that's why we actually, if you do tags, try to just do the steampunk tag first. Actually, doesn't matter really for you. I think what you do first. Actually, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't, uh,
It's a funny
just
thing, though.
if you do the steampunk tag, that's awesome because if we're already at 7th, then we have a good chance to get even higher. That'd be amazing. That will help so much. Yeah, it's a crazy world, isn't it? It's like all these algorithms and tags, and you're just
Yeah,
completely dependent on them. Like
yeah.
it's weird. It's really weird. So yeah, tomorrow new teaser. We'll post it on Instagram and on Twitter and on the Discord and on Facebook and on YouTube. So I think if you're in any of these, then you can't miss it. Oh, also I'm going to upload a new community event on the Steam page. I'd be really interested. Who of you is actually using these, like these the community hubs of games on Steam? Like if I press the button here, it shows this little blog I've written on the first day, yesterday, and people can comment and discuss and like these things, but I actually don't know how many of you actually use like the Steam community hub of a game. Is there a way to share the Steam page to my contacts in Steam? It's a really good question. I was asking myself the same this morning.
I don't think so.
No, is there not a way?
I don't know. I think it's more about people discovering it on your profile than you sending it to people if you're not. Unless
Yeah,
you link to people, I think they would literally have to go to your profile and see what you've wish listed, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think there's like a social uh, way to do it, is there? Without
yeah.
manually doing it.
I guess so. But there is family sharing. I'm just seeing here. Family sharing. Oh God. But not family, just friends. Oh, that's like sharing your library, like literally your games with other people. No, no.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, damn. I don't even know how to Google that.
Didn't there used to be like a friend's status thing on Steam? Was that on Steam?
Yeah, you mean like the
We could like say people you could like put in your name looking for Counter-Strike friends or something.
yeah. Oh, Timmy's are awesome. Hey, at least one. um, people like that little blog I've written there, which isn't very much if you compare it to the amount of wish lists we got so far. I actually don't know a way how to share like a link or something with your Steam friends. That's weird. I mean, that should actually be a really normal thing, shouldn't it? I'm sure there must be a way. No, I can't find a way actually. How to Google that even, like Steam. No. Let me actually just check this out myself. God, bloody Steam Guard.
David's asking if we created more enemies. How many have we shown?
Not sure. Think I've shown all.
Yeah. If you saw I think the last stream we had some combat gameplay. I think we showed off all of the enemies we have. So the last one or the one before, can't remember which.
Yeah, right.
But we haven't added any since that. So if you find that live stream recording, then you can see them all there.
Yeah. Okay, I can't.
Oh, unless he's referring to the figure in that teaser.
Oh.
Or in that trailer.
Ooh. Well. We can't say anything about that. I'm very sorry. So I can't. I'm just here on the. Like I have Industria installed, of course, on Steam. But I can't see a way, even on like the Steam library, to share it with friends. Like it doesn't seem I can. Community hub, shop site, nothing. No. No. I can share it on Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit, but that's it. Not inside Steam. That's stupid, man. There has to be a way. That's. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a way at some point. I'll let you know. Or if you find one, let us know. Oh, it's again 12 people here. Crazy.
You could open a group chat with your whole friends list. And then leave.
Oh, leave a link. Yeah, good point.
I don't know any other way though.
Nah. There's tab games your friends played on the Steam store. Ah.
I hope this game comes to consoles. Yeah, we probably hope that too, but we don't know if it will be.
Yeah, actually.
It really depends how the PC launch goes.
Yeah.
And if there's enough interest in that, then we might port it. But of course, we'd have to get a license first.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mohammed. Mohammed. Oh God, I'm hoping I got that right. Mohammed, but there's also other ways to say it. Mohammed, whatever. I hope you pronounced it right. You translated our Steam page to Arabic. So a little applause for Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks again, buddy. That was a good help because, I mean, Google Translator is cool and all, but you know, if I can't even decipher like the sign, like the letters itself, if it's like Cyrillic or Arabic or like Chinese, Japan. It's like all these things I can't. You don't know what you're writing there if you just translate it with Google Translator. I hope this game comes to consoles. Actually, a good point. Consoles. That'd be amazing, of course. That'd be absolute crazy when we get this to consoles, but at the same time, this is a lot of work. And if we don't team up with a publisher, this won't happen for sure. So we'll definitely need a publisher for that. Yeah. Without a publisher, no way. But maybe we're going to work with a publisher. We can't say with which publisher or if it will happen, but maybe. So we're in touch with some publishers, and if we're going to cooperate with them, they could help us with porting to consoles. I guess not Switch, although Switch can run quite some stuff, wouldn't it?
There's an idea. Yeah. It's not actually out of the question.
No, not really. That's true. Switch, wow.
I think that's a bit more tricky to get onto as a platform, though, because I think Nintendo are really picky. Or at least they used to be. When Switch came out, they were really, really picky, but
yeah,
maybe not so much now. I think you can actually just buy a license, kind of like on Steam.
Oh, really? That'd be amazing, actually. But first, we gotta get it running there.
Yeah.
That's all future music. Like, first, we gotta finish this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's always tricky when working with foreign languages. Even Hollywood's biggest studios fall into that trap. But that's true. That's really true. I mean, like when I translated the Steam page with all these wonderful people that helped me out, which is there was at least 10 or 12 people involved. I just realized again how different all these languages are, not just from how they look or how they sound, but the meaning of the languages. Like certain things are just, it's a different world, right?
Yeah.
Some things just don't work like that in Hungarian, for example. That's crazy.
Does the game have a multiplayer mode? No, it doesn't.
No.
And do we have future plans? We don't have multiplayer at the moment, and we don't have plans for it. Because if we did, we'd have to pretty much remake a lot of the game. Because literally nothing supports multiplayer at all. Nothing's been designed with multiplayer in mind. So
that's right.
If we did multiplayer Industria, it would be a future project and probably not linked to this game at all, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Yep. I mean, someone recommended like a horde mode, and I like this idea with maybe with some stats or something. Something like that would be amazing.
Multiplayer in that regard, like a leaderboard, would be doable. Yeah.
A leaderboard would be nice.
Industria Battle Royale confirmed. Yeah. Yep. Cromwell, you got me. Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. All right. Now, leaderboards would be sick, wouldn't it?
It'd be great, yeah. And actually, I think this game would be really fun with a horde mode.
Yeah, probably
be really cool.
Yeah, probably would. So yeah, I think we're kind of done for today, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think I could do with some sleep.
Yes, and some water.
Yeah.
I need some water. I'm dying of thirst here. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, actually, what?
There's 1,652 different languages in Davo's country. Well, I hope you can translate into all those, man. Need your help.
Okay. Damn, that's a lot. So yeah, I'd say we finished the stream for today, and wish everyone a wonderful evening.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. We'll announce the teaser tomorrow and let you know if we do any more streams. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's finish this. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.